Bryce is an 18-year-old boy who has been living with schizophrenia for several years now. He lives with his uncle and father and is an only child. In the past, he has suffered from several hallucinations and delusions, which has caused him issues in both schools and living conditions. For the past few years, his father has already brought him to a doctor, but their diagnosis was always quite unclear and doctors would only recommend a therapist. His father searched online for therapists and found one with incredible ratings. This therapist was recommended by hundreds of professionals, and upon hearing this, Bryce had assumed that after one session, he would already be cured. With high hopes, Bryce visited the therapist. Upon arrival, Bryce heads to the therapist's office and settles down. The therapist started asking Bryce questions about himself. After the session, Bryce thought that the hallucination would have already stopped, but as soon as he arrived home, he started getting the symptoms again. Since the therapist could not help me, I'm just gonna figure out a cure on my own. Hey, are you selling some? Hey, Irwin. I need help to stop my hallucinations. Do you have this type of drugs? Sure. I have all of these in stocks, and since this is your first time, I'll give you a few sample packs for you to try them out. That will be great, thank you. Are you here often? I need to know where you are once I need more. Don't worry, I pass by this alley often. I have a lot of customers I meet here. Okay, cool, bro. Why is it not working? Maybe I need to take a larger amount.
The next day.
I have to ask Erwin for more since I almost finished these sample packs. Erwin, I need more of those you gave me. You finished all of them already? Yes, but they did not help me with my hallucinations at all. Oh, that's because I only gave you a small amount. Oh, I get it now. Can you give me more? I am willing to pay. Bryce, why are you so late? Sorry, Dad. We just had some projects and activities to work on after school. Oh, okay, sure. Come eat. Dinner's ready. I'm not really hungry, but Dad, can I have some more allowance? I just gave you your allowance this week. Where do you spend the money on? I spend it all on food. That's why I'm not that hungry right now. Okay. Bryce never spends all his money on food and never comes home late. I think there must be something wrong.
Several days later.
Oh, you're back. How was school? Hello? Bryce? Oh, it was fine, I guess. Dad, I'm just a bit tired. Could I go upstairs and rest? Sure, Bryce. Hey, I think we need to let a doctor check on Bryce. I fear that his schizophrenia has worsened. Why do you think so? Did you find the symptoms the previous doctor told us to worry about? Yeah, I caught him staring at the wall, and I feel like his responses are getting more sluggish with each passing day. If that's the case, we have to bring him to an expert on schizophrenia, just as what the previous doctor said. Yes, but the contact the previous doctor gave us is in Germany. Huh? When are we going to get there? Remember the news report a while ago? There's a storm coming in a few weeks. We still need to go to the doctor, anything for Bryce. Then we should hurry and book the quickest flight to Germany to get him treated there.
A few moments later.
Hey Bryce, pack up your things. We're going to go to Germany in a few days. Sure. Guten Tag, welcome to the clinic. Do you have an appointment? Oh yes, we are here to see Dr. Elias. We're listed under the name Bryce. Let me see. Oh, here you are. Come this way. The doctor will see you now. Hello, how may I help you today? Oh, I see. I would like to begin by asking questions to your son Bryce. Hello, Bryce. I want to ask you, how do you feel these past few days? I'm fine. His response to me was quite slow. This could indicate that his schizophrenia has worsened. Well, Bryce, I want to ask you if you have been drinking alcohol or intaking any drugs or any kind of these past few days. Um, no, doctor, I have not. I doubt Bryce would want to tell me the truth in front of his parents. I would have to separate them and ask them many questions. Has your son been drinking or taking any form of drugs that you know of? Not that we know of, but I have noticed that where his symptoms have worsened, he always come home late with an empty wallet, even if I gave him his allowance. He says he uses his money to buy food, but I also noticed that he's started to getting thin. It's true, I use it to buy food. Bryce, what you are telling me is that if you use your money to buy food every day, then it means that you will come home with an empty wallet. Yes, it's true that I always come home with an empty wallet. So that only means that I use it to buy food. Bryce, I know you're lying to me. That statement is what you call a fallacy of affirming the conclusion. If you really want to get better, I need you to answer me honestly. I'm sorry for lying. I will do my best to answer truthfully from now on. Okay, good. I wanted to ask you what have you been doing to your body these past few days? I just eat my lunch and dinner, that is all. Do you have any medication that you take for your schizophrenia? I have been taking a drug I saw on the internet that says it will help me stop my hallucination. That's what I suspected. He took an unknown drug that could possibly be the cause that triggers his schizophrenia. What are the drugs you're taking? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. I just take them from a dealer, but I have already forgotten any specific names. That's okay. You're lucky I have a colleague from your town who is familiar with the drugs sold in the vicinity. I'll ask them for a list.
A few minutes later.
I'm afraid that what Bryce took has caused his schizophrenia to become catatonic. What does this mean, Dr. Elias? Catatonic schizophrenia is a biconditional illness. It can happen if and only if there are irregularities in the neurotransmitter systems in the brain, and the drugs that Bryce was taking in is doing just that. I think it would be better for me to show you what Bryce's brain waves compared to a normal person's. Since schizophrenics only have 3/4 volume of a normal person's gray matter in the brain, this lowers his cognitive function, which can then cause a slower response. There is no cure for this illness, but I can give Bryce medication for his hallucination. I recommend that we inject the medication into Bryce's body for the first dose because that is the fastest way to reach a brain compared to other methods such as pill swallowing. But after this, he should take the medication in pills for convenience. You would need to understand that even if there is still no cure for schizophrenia, we can still provide him with treatment to at least make him comfortable and let him live a good life. You're in luck since my sibling is a professional registered psychotherapist. She graduated top of her class, so I think that she has the necessary skills to help Bryce. I understand. I have learned from my mistakes and will try my best to be better for me and my parents. Hey, I was thinking of moving here to Germany since we can find all the help we need right here. I think you're right. Let us move here permanently and since this is the best for him. Okay, come back after a few months so that I can check on Bryce's progress.
Several months later.
Guten Tag, you're Bryce, right? Come this way. Dr. Elias is waiting for you. Welcome back, Bryce. How are you feeling? I am feeling much better. Do I still need to take medications? I already feel better anyways. Hold your horses, Bryce. You shouldn't be too keen in stopping your medication. You might get withdrawal symptoms again. Keep on taking your medication and come back again after a few months. Oh, okay. I understand. I'll come back after a few months. Thank you, doctor.